they grow ever more conscious. They claim that their agenda is peaceful. Deep Blue defeats World Chess Champion.
What's up, guys? It's Nick here, and today I'm going to be starting a brand new series called No Clip Exploration, where basically I go around all of the zombies maps and I no clip around. We'll explore them together, see how they're designed, and look into the type of stuff that came into actually making the core maps. So right now we're on Nacht Der Untoten, which of course is the first map in the zombies franchise, I guess. And the interesting thing about this map is barrels. There are a lot of explosive barrels outside the map. Even these cars can be blown up. And that's something that we haven't really seen since, where you can shoot stuff to strategically kill the zombies as they come in. That hasn't really been done since, which is interesting. You know, it was originally a design thing that they've since scrapped. And of course, this is the first room here. It's the same as a building from the multiplayer map Hangar, which I'm sure hopefully everyone knows. And they've just taken it, added some debris, and then added these windows to make it a zombies map. So, and that pattern will become the template for the rest of the World at War maps, where they use multiplayer structures to build the maps because they were quite limited. And in here we can see this is the help room, as it's called. Again, same structure from the multiplayer map, and it's got extra debris added and other things. And out here to the side you can see they're burning stuff, so they're burning files and shit's on fire. Up here you have an antenna, so could hint that this is some type of an airport of sorts, an air base. And yeah, you can see the atmosphere here, the landscape. So we'll go back in here, and a couple weapons you can buy in here, but the most important part about this room is the mystery box. And this is the first map to include the mystery box. Of course, the mystery box has since become an icon of COD Zombies. This is where it started. They put the ray gun in there, which was originally made as an Easter egg from the World at War single-player campaign, and now the ray gun has incorporated itself into zombies as an icon of zombies. Here's a radio you can shoot or knife to make music from the campaign play. That was the first kind of musical Easter egg within zombies, and on the Black Ops version of this map, you can shoot all the barrels outside the map. If you blow them all up, the song Undone will play. In here, they actually bust through the walls, which was a pretty cool feature, how the zombies tore apart the wall and came in. That was really creative. Now we'll go upstairs here to this room, where once again, couple more weapons to buy. But the thing about this map is the box is presented to you so early on that really you don't need to buy stuff off the walls to survive. You can make it just fine through that first room and immediately hit the box. And also here, they put a question mark and you just pick up a mystery item, but when you open it up you can see they are sniper rifles with a scope on them. So it's a pretty shitty weapon buy, and I fell for that trick back in World at War. Good shot here. You can shoot down and snipe the zombies out of this window area with that sniper rifle if you want. Also out here though, you can see the crashed airplane, and this is the basis for a lot of theories on how the zombies got here. A lot of people, including myself, believe that Nacht Der Untoten is non-canon, which essentially means it's not part of the story because there's no characters, there's no hints, there's no nothing. And a lot of people within their storylines do like to connect Nacht to their storyline, which is fine. And a lot of the times that this is brought in is this plane, you know, it was transporting zombie test subjects, bodies, dead bodies even. It crashed and it infected the people working here and reanimated them into zombies. That's a popular theory. And then they say that this truck is what the soldiers arrived on to try and see what happened. The soldiers got infected, yada yada yada. But really, no storyline hints on this map, even on Black Ops. No storyline hints, so this is generally considered to be non-canon. Right here, you know, this is the same structure from the MP. You can run up here on MP and come through here. But this room here is just like a little side room. This is a popular camp spot. Interestingly enough, this used to be a glitch. Not many people remember this. The chair used to go up and stick on the ceiling, and you used to be able to run jump into the chair, and the zombies wouldn't touch you. And it'd be the exact same for here with the grenades. You used to be able to crouch jump into the grenades, and the zombies wouldn't get to you. But that's Nacht Der Untoten, essentially. It's a very small map, very basic, rudimentary. No perks, no pack-a-punch, nothing. It's very, very basic, but it is the basis for all the future maps. But the next map we're going to do, which is Verruckt, we'll get to take a look into how that evolved into the zombies that we play now. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright, here we are on the map Verruckt, which is a very unique map, and it stands out among the rest, to me at least. This is one of my favorites. It takes place in an old abandoned asylum, so it's got a very, very creepy atmosphere. Here's a dentist chair covered in blood. You can hear screams and drills going off. Really, really creepy. This map is probably the creepiest zombies map, and they did a great job on trying to make it so. And you'll notice here, Juggernog. So this is where we first got our perks. The perk system was first introduced on Verruckt, and it really revolutionized the way zombies was played. Also, if you notice here, there's what looks to be a broken box. This was actually the first map to introduce roaming boxes. So in Black Ops, a box location is represented by 3 boxes with a teddy bear on top. In World at War, it's a burned, broken down box. That's pretty cool. And you can see filing cabinets and stuff, zombies coming through the courtyard, which is out there. But the most interesting thing here is power will reunite you, which refers to this door. So 2 people spawn on this side, and another 2 people spawn on this side, and it actually splits them up. So you have to run up to the power room and turn the power on before this door unlocks and becomes available. Now here on this other side, we have a morgue here, which you've got blood and bodies and everything. You can see out here to this forest where it's burning and everything's on fire. Something not fun has happened here. And you got the doors which say German stuff on them. And you can actually go into this room. This is a little known thing. You can go into this room here and you can actually buy a bar. And you can see this desk here. Well, if you remember back to Nacht Der Untoten, or in the multiplayer and single player of World at War, it was known as the deployable BAR. And it came with a stabilizer. What am I saying? Two poles coming off of the barrel of the gun. I'm not sure what that exactly name is. It's not coming to my head. Anyway, you could mount the weapon essentially, and that's what this was originally planned for. You would be able to come up and mount your BAR and shoot out there. My guess would be they realized it was overpowered, too easy, because you could just protect this door and shoot. So, you know, it was too easy. But they got rid of it. You know, no one really comes in this room anymore. In fact, in Black Ops, I want to say it's completely removed. In fact, I think it is completely removed. This door is unbuyable, and this room is blocked. There is no bar on World at War, on Black Ops Verruckt, sorry. So it's a little weird. This is a bit of an interesting room here. But we'll go out here into the Tommy gun room, which you can see German writing here. Another mystery box location. You have water coming out of the ceiling, which on single player, if you walk into it, will do this cool water draining down your screen effect, which is really cool when I first saw it. I don't know why, but that was really cool. And you've got a couple windows out here to the courtyard, but this room's pretty basic, really. You can come up here to the next room, which is a square-shaped room with steps in the middle, of course. And off to here, you can see this wall. Zombies actually break through this wall. So here's the first instance of dual spawns, which is where they have one spawn for the zombies and they connect it to 2 windows. So the zombies will spawn right here in the middle of this floor, and they'll either walk over here and come in this window, right here, or they'll walk over here and bust through this wall, depending on where players are at. Also here you can see this box. In World at War it doesn't do anything. In Black Ops it plays the Nacht Der Untoten loading screen song on the remakes of the maps, I believe. I think that's what it plays. Out here you can see the windows where the zombies come in down from the courtyard, a Nazi flag hanging, and the electroshock therapy, which was a brand new thing for this map. Yes, this is the first instance of traps, where you actually flip this switch and these will shoot bolts of electricity out of them, and if a zombie walks through it, it will instantly kill them no matter what level. And you can also see 2 more prods down here, so these doorways get blocked by the electroshock therapy, it's called. So that was the first instance of a proper trap, where you lead zombies into the trap and kill them. Now this next room is very, very, very pivotal in terms of zombie storyline. You can see Speed Cola here, but off to the side is the most interesting room on the map. This light spins around and flies around randomly. It's kind of weird. It'll just start throwing itself around for no reason. Or when I bump into it, at least. So, on the wall here you can see this writing. Someone has written stuff in blood. They're drawing a character there. All kinds of weird stuff. There's Bible verses down here, and there's Illuminati writing. Which is really, this is where the zombie storyline first starts. You can see Hans and teddy bears, Teddy is a liar, all written in blood. Really, really creepy stuff. Really cool stuff here. And that's really where all the hints towards there being a greater story first started. And again, this is the first map that has power need to be turned on too, so you can power all the machines. In here, this is the kitchen. Again, just a really, really creepy room. Even more writing on the wall. You can see old western town, more Teddy is a liar, and blood. Very bloody knife here. And let's go into this room here. So that's that, and we'll go into the power room here, which is really cool. You have this cool flashing effect, like a strobe light. You got these big generators here. The box will always start in the power room and then move from there randomly. Also, once you turn the power on, you can actually, if you stand right about here, you can hear a voice, a mysterious voice talking, and he actually gives you the Lost numbers from the TV show Lost, and he'll read those off. And so a lot of people hear that sometimes and they get confused and think, oh, it's a zombie's number. No, it's just an old hint towards Lost, which was a popular show. And there's a zombie spawn down there. So the power's on, so that door will open up. This is the bathroom right here. You got showers, a bathtub, some toilets. This toilet here, the far one to the left, if you activate it 3 times, the song Lullaby for a Dead Man will play. I'm sure all of you know that. Which was the Easter egg song. That was the first Easter egg song designed for a map. You can also hear some Nazi Germany music, Nazi anthem music playing out of a radio nearby. Here's another balcony thing going down. And this is the double tap room. Very popular camping spot here. You could have a guy just hold this window and have guys shoot down this hallway. So this is a popular spot here. You got your Bettys, which were a first, and also your MP40. Another box location here, and we'll go downstairs to where we've already been. And there. So this whole map is essentially a square map. And it really is unique for that reason, because you can't just sit in a corner and camp as well. You really need to move. But it's also tight corners, so it's still hard to train on. This is a not so easy map to train on, because if you're coming up these steps and a zombie comes down, you're fucked. So, really unique map here. Let's go out into the courtyard though, because there's something really cool I want to show you guys. And I'm not sure how many of you guys know this, but if you go under the map here, there's actually a mounted gun here. And you can actually, if you no-clip to the right spot and un-no-clip, you can shoot through the ground and kill the zombies, which is really cool. Again, no use for the real game. There's no way to get to it in the game. There's no way to make this thing rise out of the ground. Maybe there was originally, because it's attached to this platform, and you know, maybe it was meant to rise out of this thing, but that never came to fruition, and it just stays hidden under the map. Also, this water here, you can notice this fountain. If you take the Panzerschreck and shoot the water in the fountain, it'll actually do this really cool tidal wave effect, where the whole courtyard, there's water's everywhere. Water goes up into the air and washes out across the dirt here and across these graves. That's a really cool effect. And, well, this is Verruckt. This is Verruckt, very unique map because of its square design, which we don't see again until Shangri-La, until we see that type of square design. But this was the first downloadable content map. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. It really makes me feel good, and it makes me want to do more. But please, if you guys have any suggestions on how I can improve this series, please let me know. Again, this was just very basic because these maps are very basic, but we will go a lot more complex once we get into Black Ops and all that stuff. It's going to be really fun. So until then, I will see you guys, and have a good one.